Hello. Today we're going to be talking about station models. Now, station models are what meteorologists used to use after they gather all their information. They'd put it in one spot on a map, and then they could read all of the information that they needed. So we're not going to be talking about all the different types of symbols that you can find on a station model. Today we're just going to be talking about cloud coverage, wind speed, cloud types, weather conditions, temperature, and the barometric pressure. These are things we've covered in class. So this right here is a station model. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to read the station model, no problem. All right? So let's get started. First, what you're going to do is you're going to divide your paper maybe into 3 sections. So you have a section here, a section here, a section here. So you can do that in your notebook. Well, I erase the station model. And the first thing we're going to cover is cloud coverage. All right, so I'm going to just write clouds at the top. And this right here, this open circle, that means clear skies. Clear skies. No clouds in the skies. That's simple enough, right? There's nothing in there. Clear skies. To do something like this would mean maybe scattered clouds. But you can also do it as a percentage, as a fraction. A quarter of the sky is covered with clouds, right? This, I might say, partially cloudy, or half of the sky, or 50%, is covered with clouds. You understand? This right here, and hopefully you are doing this as I'm doing it. This one would be mostly cloudy. Or 3/4. And then we have this one where the whole entire circle is filled in. Any ideas on what that might be? That is called overcast. And that is 100% of the sky is cloudy. You could even see something like that. For my class, I'm not going to use that, but that's about 10%. Okay? So that's clouds. The next one we're going to do is wind speed. So in your second column, you can do wind speed. A wind speed, there's a pattern here. And what's the instrument that we use to measure wind speed? Anemometer, right? Okay, so the pattern, well, you'll start to see it develop after I do a couple of these. So this is actually wind speed. No, I'm not going to confuse you. Okay. This right here, we measure wind speed in knots. So this would equal less than 5 knots. Can you see that? 5? Less than 5 knots. this stick with a half a stick, notice I didn't go all the way to the end, it's here. That is 5 knots. Okay? And then I have a stick. Now I'm going all the way to the end, and it's about double of what that was. This is 10 knots. Next, a 10 plus a 5 is 15 knots. Next, 2 long sticks, 2 10s, 20 knots. Okay, and we keep going like that. So that would be 25 knots. Flag, like this, is 50 knots. So that's wind speed. So now you have your cloud coverage and you have your wind speed. And what I'm going to tell you is that wherever the stick is pointing, that is the direction that the wind is coming from. So if I have it here, the wind's coming from the east. That's 10 knots. So clear skies and the wind's coming from the east at 10 knots. Okay? Next, we're going to do clouds. Little symbols for clouds. The first one should have said cloud coverage. This one is just clouds. Okay, here we go. So this light cloud, ice crystals, this is our cirrus cloud. Flat bottom, puffy top, that's our cumulus cloud. Cloud that blankets the sky, that's our stratus cloud. Now our nimbus clouds, I'm just doing the 3 main types for now. Our nimbus clouds would be our thunderhead. First I make the cumulus cloud, and then I make it bigger. That is my cumulonimbus. Okay? Nimbostratus cloud. Kind of looks like the wind speed, but everything has a specific place in that circle and that coverage. So let's go back to our cloud coverage. Let's say we have mostly cloudy skies, right? We have winds coming from the west at 5 knots, and our clouds go either above or below the circle. Let me move this up so you can see it. So the clouds go above or below the circle. So a cirrus clouds, they're high in the sky, so I would put it here. The other two I've put down here. So I can say there are some cirrus clouds today, and I see some cumulus clouds today. So clouds always go above or below your sky coverage. All right. Remember, pause the video if you need time to copy this down. The next one will be weather conditions. And basically there's 3 categories here. We have light, medium, and heavy. All right, so For rain, a light rain would be 1 dot like that. A moderate rain, 2 dots. A heavy rain, 3 dots. Now, some people write it differently. Some people will do light, moderate, heavy. That's fine. You just need to know, you just need to count the dots. All right, so I'm gonna put an L up here for light, an M for moderate, an H for heavy. Okay. All right. Now we have snow. Snow is like that. That's light. So what do you think medium's gonna be? Yep, 2. And heavy? Exactly, 3. We can do drizzle, which is a light rain. That's an apostrophe or a comma, depending on how you're looking at it. So we've got light, medium, and heavy. And then we have storms. So a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm is represented, just gonna put thunderstorms here, hold on. The thunderstorm is represented by a straight line. It almost looks like a R with no curves. You see that? That's a thunderstorm. All right, and on top here is what type of precipitation is coming out of that thunderstorm, out of that cumulonimbus cloud. So this would be rain. If I had this, that's light rain. Now look at my squiggly line. That's a thunderstorm with moderate rain, or moderate thunderstorm, and a severe would look like that. And the same if it was snow, you just change the symbol on top. And since we were discussing hail the other day, if it's hail, the symbol on top is a small triangle. So let's go back to our station model. Let's say it's partially cloudy. What if there's no wind? I'm not going to put anything. So let's say there's no wind this day. But there are cumulus clouds in the sky, and we have light rain. Weather always goes here. Let's zoom in on this a little bit, if I can. So weather always goes there. Now, if I want to, I can change this and make it overcast with cumulonimbus clouds. I can have a thunderstorm with hail. So it's going to be windy. 25 knots, that wind. Okay? And I need to show you one more thing. And that would be, for our purposes, one more thing. That would be where the temperature goes. and the barometric pressure. So temperature would be here in the top left corner. So that's 76 degrees. If it's 76, that's Fahrenheit, right? And down here would be the barometric pressure. Remember, we were talking about the isobars and the barometer and the air pressure and how wind goes from high to low. That would be down here. And let's say it's 70. Okay? So let's go back to our original station model. Let me erase this here. Let's do a couple of examples. All right. So our original station model was like this, right? That's a 6. All right, I want you to take a second and read that station model. Okay, it's not that hard, is it? So we know the sky is covered 50% with clouds or partially cloudy. We have cirrus clouds, they're high in the sky, and cumulus clouds. We have wind at 25 knots coming from the east. And we have precipitation here, rain, heavy rain. The temperature is 76. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the dew point. I'm sorry. This is the dew point. Scratch what I said. This is the dew point, and it goes here on the bottom left. The dew point is 68. Temperature, dew point. These are the places that temperature goes and dew point. They cannot be changed. If you mix them up, then if you put 68 up here, I'm gonna think the temperature is 68. Everything has a specific place. All right, let's try another one. All right, this is supposed to be a quarter. Can you see this? What would you say for this? All right. Scattered clouds, or a quarter. That's supposed to be a quarter. Winds from the north at 5 knots. Cirrus clouds. Cumulus clouds. The temperature is 80 degrees and the dew point is 50. I'm actually not doing the barometric pressure with you for where we are right now. All right, let's try one more. Hopefully this is easier for you now. Okay. Let's try all right. What would you say to that? So we've got mostly cloudy or 3/4 cloudy. Wind from the east. Nimbostratus clouds. Low lying, so I put them on the bottom. It's snowing. The temperature is 32 and the dew point is 30. Good, so that's station models. What I want you to do is just review and come back to the examples and see if you can do the examples on your own. I made a mistake. I just caught my mistake. I'm looking at my notes here. I need you to change your cumulonimbus cloud symbol. It is a flat bottom, the puffy top, but then it's inverted like this. That's a cumulonimbus. All right. So you know I make mistakes from time to time. Here's one of those times. So cumulonimbus clouds, make sure you get that in your notes for the cloud types. And just review. Have a good day.